I never said I was good at this.
Hey. Hey. How y'all doing?
I always forget about the glare. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Tell me why I upload a Euphoria video. It gets thousands of views and... I'm filming a video. It gets thousands of views and... I take like a month hiatus. Not right now. I literally said the algorithm. The algorithm said hi, and I said nope. I'm good, Mom. I'm good. I'm good on that one. Y'all thought I was gonna put the slurp sound, didn't you? No, I'm not that basic. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get down to business. Let's talk about what needs to be talked about, okay? The reason why I took like a month hiatus. I moved. So as you can see, I have a whole new background. I have my own office. I have my own filming room slash closet slash, you know what, here, let me give you a panorama of the office. What I have so far, okay? Okay, so here you guys are now. Why am I sitting like that? Here you guys are. That is just the lamp that lights the room. That is my winter closet. That is my summer closet. The mirror, my dog. I have a dresser there that I don't know if I'm gonna keep it there or if I'm going to... Baxter! I don't know if I'm gonna keep it there or get rid of it. I definitely want some sort of like ottoman right here. I think that would be so cool to like sit down or have people sit down right there and just like chill and lounge. I think I have a pile of wigs right there. I think I'm gonna hang up my wigs on the wall right here. I have that little board for my YouTube video ideas. I have my collection. Anyways, let's not talk about that. I have my desk, which is right here. I have this shelf full of like things that I need. And then I have this blank wall. I have this blank wall between this shelf and this shelf. So I need some sort of like really cool picture right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I really want some like really cool artwork right here. And that is my office. I'm in my slash filming room slash editing room. I'm so excited for this. I'm so grateful. I am so happy and I cannot wait to see the videos that I film now that I have like the space to film. Like it just like really helps with the creativity juices. You know what I mean? So that is why I have not been posting like I usually do. But I'm back. I'm back, and last night was the season finale of Euphoria. Let's talk about it. The finale was shit. Sam Levinson, I got a problem. We got beef, Sam Levinson. You and I got beef, okay? How are you gonna do that to us? How are you gonna do that to us? That was the worst finale I've ever seen in my entire life. How are you gonna do that to us? I swear to God, Sam Levinson. Ooh. So, let's talk about the finale. Let's talk about Euphoria Season 2 as a whole, and let's get into my predictions for Season 3. Now, Sam Levinson. Let's start with talking about the writer, the director, the producer, Sam Levinson. This is for Sam Levinson, you big, fat, nasty, white, smelling fat. I'm coming for you, I'm gonna beat the out of you. You know what? Let's Google who Sam Levinson is, shall we? Born January 8th, 1985, is an American actor and filmmaker. He's the son of Academy Award-winning director Barry Levinson. If that's not giving you some tea as to how he is, like you're the son of a director, so you become a director. Basically, what I said, he is the director, the writer, and the producer of Euphoria. He got the idea from an Israeli TV show of the same name. Let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. I have my little notes right here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, okay? First of all, we talked about this last time, I'm gonna talk about it again. Writing off Kat. Kat was such an amazing character. Kat was such an important character, so her storyline was the issue. Barbie Ferreira is the actress that plays Kat. She said she did not like the way, the direction that Sam was writing her character Kat. Now we see why, but there's so many characters that did not get their justice simply because Levinson favored other characters. A la Rue, a la Cassie. Why was the entire show about Rue and Cassie only when there's so many other characters and so many other plots that were completely dismissed and ignored? When are we gonna talk about that? Moving into that, the obsession with Cassie. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's just so obvious who he preferred to work with and who he like literally liked more than than all the other actresses and actors. I don't know what it is about Cassie that he's like obsessed with. I don't know why. People were tying it into the fact that she kind of looks like his mom, so there could be some shit there. It just seems like Sam this season had a very like personal vendetta and personal like driving force for the writing of this season. It seemed like he was trying to tell a specific story and his like energy and focus was on like 3 things maybe, and then it was kind of like everything else was like, oh yeah, I forgot that we have to tie that in as well. Like everything else was just like afterthoughts. It very much felt like that, and that is not good writing. That's not good producing. That's not good directing. There's people that love different characters for different reasons, and we all want to see them grow as a character. We want to see their plot lines. We want to see how they progress. And it seemed like there was not much progression this season. It seemed like it almost seemed like people went backwards. There was so many and I will get into that when I talk more about the finale, but it just seemed like so many characters were making decisions that didn't make sense to the character from what we saw in season 1. It seemed like season 1 hit a peak, and then season 2 made it plateau. So Sam Levinson, I'm looking at you right in the eyes right now. You got one more chance on season 3, and I'm canceling my HBO subscription. Also, more uncomfortable behavior about Sam Levinson. First of all, the fact that he found Faye. The woman that plays Faye was a adult film star, and he happened to find her and thought that she would be perfect for the role. How'd you find her, Sam? What were you doing? Other things that people have said is that he has really kind of tried to push nudity in places that nudity wasn't really like a thing. Like, for example, I've heard that like Cassie is asked to cut back on some of the nudity, showing her... You know what I mean? Also, the woman that Maddie babysits for, she asked to not be nude in one of the scenes. I believe the actress that plays Faye also asked to not be as nude all the time. It's just weird, like, why is he pushing for nudity in places that it doesn't really belong? Causing the actors to be uncomfortable and say, like, no, I would like to cut back on some of that. Like, that's a little strange. A little problematic. So let's get into, I'm stressed about it. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's working me up, honestly. Let's get into these plot holes that are just left unfinished from season 2. Number 1, does Rue just not owe Lori that money anymore?
Keep the little bum ass money. Keep it.
No, Lori knows what she's doing. Lori seemed very sure that she was going to sell Rue's body if she ended up needing that money. So I would like to know what happened with that. Ashtray.
Why do we have to get so many other plot lines involved that were just never solved? As an Ashtray, I feel very confused as to what Ashtray was trying to accomplish in that moment. Like, bro, there's a SWAT team. You're not getting out of this.
Like this TikTok said, completely agree. Ashtray was known to be a very like street smart kind of person, learned a lot at a young age, knows what he's doing. Why this last episode did he make such erratic and spontaneous decisions and like just be very dumb about everything? It doesn't fit his character. It does not fit what we know as Ashtray. We just completely left the whole Nate and Jules thing in the dust. We just forgot about Nate and Jules. He said one thing when he gave her that tape. He said, I want you to know that everything I've ever said was true, which means all the love letters, all the texts, all the messages, all of like the flirting, all of that, the falling in love, that he's saying like that was true. And Jules said, me too. Gooped, gathered. So you mean to tell me when Jules looked in Nate's eyes and said, you know what I think? I think you're just like your daddy. She meant it with her whole chest. Oh my god. Listen, Jules pissed me off this season, but I'll give her that one. Along the lines of plot holes, the like black hole that is Kat's character. All we got from Kat this season, literally the only thing we got from Kat this season, was that she broke up with Ethan because he was too nice. That's it. All season 1, she went from not feeling good about herself to building her confidence up, becoming this like sex icon online, to then season 2 just get a boyfriend and break up with him because he's too nice. The f*** out of here. McKay. hi, like, where you been, sister? We saw him episode 1 of season 2 at the party. That's Cassie's ex. That's one of Nate's best friends. So the whole like Maddie and Cassie, the best friend thing with the Nate thing, go over here. It's the same idea with McKay. Nate and McKay are best friends. Now Nate is Cassie. Imagine if we saw a scene where McKay was like, oh my god, you're my best friend and that's my ex. Like, where's McKay? Also, they like totally had him sexually harassed in season 1 and then we did not see from him ever again. They did McKay dirty. And the woman that Maddie babysits for, there was so much potential there. There was so much potential. Like, she was supposed to be Maddie's mentor. She was supposed to be like this badass mom that was showing Maddie like who the she is. Keep this in mind. You could have this one day. Be the baddest version of yourself. I'm rich. Here's my dope ass dress. You mean to tell me that they zoomed in on a camera in the closet just so the woman could give Maddie the dress that she loved? The half-assery of it all. The half-assery of all these characters that we love that Sam just does not care about. If it's not Cassie and Rue, Sam does not care. So moving on to final predictions for season 3. These are my personal predictions off of what I've seen. First of all, let's talk about how every cast member has signed on for season 3 except for Barbie Ferreira, who plays Kat. She has not officially signed for season 3 yet, but apparently I've seen somewhere online that everyone else has, so that will be interesting to see. At least we know now that like there's basically the entire cast is moving forward. I did hear that also the Cassie and Nate little love situationship will continue on into season 3, and that is where I'm going to bring back to Maddie telling Cassie this is just the beginning, because that, to me personally, I totally believe that that is her setting up for the Nate and Cassie drama to continue on to the next season. That is a cliffhanger from season 2 to season 3 for sure. Like, let's all be honest with ourselves. Come on now. I mean, come on now. Back to Lori. So I feel like Faye saying Lori's full name and where she lives while being on the tape recorder.
I thought you told me that Lori killed Mouse, right? Lori?
I never said that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, Lori, the drug dealer that lives in the apartment complex off Kemper.
I feel like that is going to take care of the Lori situation. I feel like maybe the beginning of season 3, they're going to try to like show Lori trying to get her money or trying to hide from the police and still get at Rue. But I feel like Lori's gonna get caught by the police because of what Faye did. So I don't think Lori is going to be continued over into season 3. I think that's going to be taken care of. I think that Fez and Lexi are going to continue on. I think that their relationship is going to continue to grow and we're going to see them together, and that's going to be a whole situation. I think that I see two things. I see the whole ashtray thing turning Fez around and making Fez want to like get his life together and not do this anymore, or I see Fez continuing on and pulling Lexi into the drama, which is like dealing drugs and getting Lexi caught up in that whole world. But I think that their relationship will continue on. I think she's also going to be very upset that he didn't attend the play, but then when she finds out what happened, I think she'll understand. We're gonna see more from Cassie and Nate, like it's already been confirmed, but I would like to see more of Jules and Nate. I want to see where that was gonna go. Rue and Jules, I've had it. They should not get back together. I don't want to see it. I'm not interested. So I would like to see Jules move on, and I would like to see Rue move on. I don't even see Rue dating anybody. I literally picture her as being like asexual. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but I also hope that Rue continues her sobriety, and I hope that there's growth within her character. I hope that she doesn't just resort back to drugs every season and it becomes a mess and then she gets sober, and then, you know what I mean? Like, I know that that's the usual history of an addict, but I hope that season 3 Rue continues on a sober path and on like an up and up and grows as a character, and maybe like figures out who she is and figures out what she wants to do with her life. Like, that would be actually nice to see. I would love to see Ali and Rue's mom together. I think that they were like dipping their toes into that water, but I would love to see that. I think that Ali and Rue's mom would do really well together, and Ali brings in a really good energy for Rue, so I feel like she needs that closeness in her life. If Kat signs on, I hope that they give her more of a character development. I hope that they give her more of a storyline, and I hope that she taps more into like the social media stuff that she's doing. I don't know, like I would like to see that for Kat. I don't know what Maddie's gonna do, but I really hope that we see more of Maddie and the babysitter. Well, Maddie is the babysitter. I hope we see more of Maddie and the mom that she babysits for, because I really like their energy together. I feel like she was really good for Maddie, and I would like to see more of that dynamic. Much more strong though. I want to see it like carry into something, anything. And finally, guys, I had a genius idea. What if this show, because listen, let's all be honest with ourselves here. We're not going to see them go to college. They're not going to go off to college and be in college, blah, blah, blah. I would like to see a spin-off with Rue's sister. Maybe Rue's sister gets into drugs because of what she's seen from Rue. Maybe she struggles with other things because of the trauma that Rue has caused. Then we get to see her and her friend group. And maybe her friend group, like, she has her own Maddie. She has her own Cassie. She has her own Kat. Like, I low-key would like to see, like, a spin-off. Wouldn't that be kind of genius? I'm a genius, guys. That, to me, is low-key a good idea. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Now that I moved back into my new place, I am back to making videos regularly. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss them. Lots of good content coming. I cannot wait. All of my social media links will be down below as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.